We've talked about this tracer before, and they're back at it again, tormenting the same poor VTuber. So I had made this video 2 months ago titled, "This VTuber traced another VTuber's art and maybe their model too." So this is the VTuber that has been experiencing this really unfortunate harassment from this one random internet person. And this VTuber goes by the name of Dyarikku, and they are a very talented artist. So in this video, I talked about another VTuber who went by the handle Yuki Arts, where Yuki traced multiple parts of their model. I'm just gonna give you the TLDR. If you've already watched this video, skip forward. I will have my editor put a timestamp on screen to when I talk about the new drama, but I'm just gonna recap this for those of you guys who haven't seen, okay? Riku is an amazing, talented artist, streams their art process, and then they noticed this other VTuber, Yuki, was constantly copying their stuff. They banned Yuki from their streams, from their socials, but Yuki somehow still managed to use a burner account or something, get access to Riku's streams and socials to continue tracing. Notice this, the one on the right is Riku's sketch from stream, the one on the left, oh look at Yuki's new artwork. This, by the way, is Yuki's OC. We will compare Yuki's OC to Riku's OC because there's a lot of weird similarities there too. So if you look over here, here is an art piece that Riku had made, and look at the similarities. So you see the side by side here. So the one on the right is an adoptable that Yuki designed. The one on the left is a new outfit for Shy Lily that Riku was designing and rigging. If you notice, there's a ton of similarities with the hairstyle, the face style, the hair tufts were the same, the bangs were the same. And then we go over here to a side by side of Riku's model versus Yuki's model. Okay, note again, a lot of really uncanny similarities in their character design. The Yae Miko ears, the really floppy low ears, Riku has a very flat and diagonal, like triangular sort of hair part. That same hair part is found in Yuki's design. Riku has two long side bang pieces. To make it look a little bit different, Yuki only has one. Riku wears kind of like a turtleneck jacket that is cropped right above the bust with kind of a latex bodysuit. Yuki's design features the same thing. My personal consensus of this was that it's weird that here is a VTuber who is minding their business, just doing their art, and here is Yuki. Their artwork has very similar design elements to Riku. Their model has very similar design elements to Riku. They've been banned and somehow still managed to find snippets of Riku's stream to then trace. And they're back at it again. Here is a tweet that Riku made just today. "The artist who copy and trace my stuff I called out just got back with a new account and is now blatantly copying the current new model I've been making for a client. Dude, there is no end to their shame. What do you even do in these scenarios?" She's also copying the sitting legs toggle. "You suck, dude. Stop ripping me off when I stream." And here is a side by side. And Riku writes, "Please report at Umi Nova. This is the second or third time she makes a new account and pretends to be someone else." So this is the account Umi Nova. If we look over here, oh wow, their model looks similar. Like if you put the side by side here, their model design, oh wow, very uncanny similarities to this model that Riku is working on. Look at the hair color, both blonde, slightly different shades, right? One's more of a honey blonde, one's more of a strawberry blonde. But look at the bangs. There is a blocky middle chunk here, right? That's kind of blunt cut, two side swoops, then short bangs that go inwards, level to about the ears, and then the very like swooshy curly part that both of them have. The thing is, this weirdo just makes it just like a little bit different, so you can't accuse them of one-to-one like copying. There's like minor differences, but it is so close, it's uncomfortable. It has made Riku uncomfortable, and we know this person has a history of this behavior because they've done it before. When we put it side by side, the designs look mad similar, with the right one being Riku's piece. So going back to Riku's tweets, Riku writes, "You are so low and creepy staring at my streams and copying paid work for clients. Zero ethics and disgusting behavior even though you were asked politely this whole year. Calling you an artist is a stretch." And we have other people writing comments with Liv writing, "Man, that sucks. I've seen so many copycats lately, TBH, just blatantly tracing over other people's models and copying styles. They still get away with it because most people don't have trained eyes or aren't familiar with the referenced style." Cherry writes, "Oh, nah, hers looks like hot dookie." Dreamy writes, "Not talking about the eyes because that was already covered last time, but the hair strand is the exact same. Hello, disgusting." We have Zion Zeep writing, "Girly never stops. When she followed me on her OG account, I was immediately suspicious and had people compare her and your art before I messaged you. Apparently, it's too hard to be unique in this community." Riku writes, "She targets my work specifically, so it's creepy. It grosses me out at this point." Avery Luna writes, "They what now? I'm so sorry, Riku. I hope that they will stop." Riku says, "No, she blocked me immediately and will do this again shamelessly." Aina Nightfall writes, "The only solution I can think of is not to stream making models for clients, but it's not a good solution for. Riku says, me having to cap my content because thieves steal it is depressing. I would never. I also think one thing is interesting. If you go to their page, right, they have a coffee link and it writes, just a shy little octopus here to create with you. If you look at their comms, they offer comms, but with no references. So what I mean by this, they have a Halloween your character here, yada, 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 right? But they offer really complex commissions. They offer scab style, half body, bust shots, half body illustrations, and a full VTuber model commission with zero representative work on this account. They're offering commissions for something they haven't shown artwork for. Now, maybe this is me and my little tinfoil hat, right? But my theory is, again, they're Yuki arts, right? But they can't use the artwork they made under the Yuki alias because everyone's immediately gonna be like, it was you who copied Riku. They had allegedly a skill level of an established artist or somewhat established art thief. They can't show any of their works because all their works already known to have been traced or heavily referenced off of Riku. So I just think it's interesting that, you know, they're offering these comms but don't have any reference photos for anything except the Halloween your character here. Again, I just want to say I am so sorry to Riku because this is literally the second or third time this weirdo has popped up and continue to just weirdly copy and steal and just like imitate them. At the end of the day, they're just a cheap copy of Riku. They want so badly to be them. It's clearly not the same. Be unique, bro. Be your own person. Find your own style. What literally, I don't know what their whole like shtick is with Riku and why they're so creepy about it. So again, I'm so sorry to Riku. I will have their socials linked down below if you would like to check them out. I thought that Riku drama was over, but Riku had made a new tweet between when I had filmed that video and when I had sent it over to my editor. So I'm filming another add-on to this as well because Riku had made a new tweet on October 11th about the situation. So this is the tweet that Riku put out, writing, "Do not believe her lies. She is saying that this isn't her, manipulating the story more and more. Here's your proof that the same tracer at Yuki Arts is indeed Umi Nova. She went by Yuki Illustrates before this. She keeps lying and rebranding while trying to profit off of traced and copied work. I'm asking you nicely, dude. Stop it. It's pathetic and disrespectful." So this was the tweet that Umi Nova had made. Remember, well, I'm sure you guys remember because this will be the same video for you guys. Umi Nova being the new rebranded but same Yuki Arts tracer. The research you guys have is crazy. I bought my model and am working on what is already a sketch. I'd gladly change things I didn't know was copied, but the base of my model is something I paid for that was already cut up and in folders for me to learn what goes where. As you can see, Riku did some searching where you can look up the previous owners of a username. As you can see, the previous owner of the username Umi Nova on Twitch used to be Yuki Arts, and then they also used to go by the handle Yuki Illustrations. So Yuki Arts rebranded to Umi Nova according to this 3 days ago, and Yuki Illustrations rebranded to Yuki Arts over a year ago. And here you can see, look at this. This GIF I think proves it all. If you go to Twitch Tracker, as you can see here, and if you guys don't know, I love Twitch Tracker. They're a data tracking site for Twitch streamers. You can see the handle Yuki Arts or the username Yuki Arts. When you click it, it now links to the account Umi Nova. So I'm just saying, I don't know what more proof that you would need to showcase this person is the same person, Yuki Arts or Yuki Illustrates, that has been weirdly copying and harassing Riku for God knows how long now. And Riku continues, more tracing my art from when she went as Etsuko VT, yes, a fourth rebrand. As you can see the side by side, the face shape, the eye shape, everything, even like this specific swoosh here, it's all copied. And then another screenshot of Yuki Arts, and this was on October 10th, writing, TBH, all of this is crazy. I'm over here taking care of my grandmother while all y'all bicker and pull out 4+ old art I did to learn. Didn't even post. Great job, guys. You sure got me wowee. I'm just living life. I got that bag from selling my model to somebody else. I'm good. And to me, this is honestly really gross. This person has been called out over and over again by Riku, and they show absolutely no remorse at all. I've already made a previous video about them, and they keep doing it. And that's the crazy thing too. I like to believe that people can learn, people can grow, people can change. I try to hope that people aren't just like fixed beings stuck in their ways. But bro, my last video on them was only 2 months ago, and they're still doing the same thing. They haven't changed at all, clearly. It was wild to me is the follow back. Like, I'm dead. Cyrogan comments, I'm sorry to ask this again, but what is the best way to report them? Twitter's report options are vague and confusing, and I don't know where art theft falls under. I want to make sure I report correctly as to give Twitter the best chance of finding the rules violation. Riku says likely their coffee and any scam theme on Twitter. We have OniKB writing, this is effing ridiculous at this point. People like that are gross. Yuri Tonali writes, the fact that she is absolutely delusional and trying so hard to believe her own lies is so weird and concerning. I hope she leaves you alone soon. This is actually crazy. And then Umi Nova had another another tweet also on October 11th, writing, again, the reach is far, especially for someone who doesn't know the full story. When someone helps you with getting started and gives up their things for you just because they can't stream or do art anymore, you take the opportunity. What a low life OMG. I literally have no idea what they're referring to here. Are they trying to imply that like Yuki Arts gave up and then gave them the model and that they're not the same person? Bro, nobody's buying this, like genuinely. We're not stupid. And if you look at the quote retweets because they have comments turned off, yeah, nobody is buying it either. We have Ushimama writing, real quick, just so you're aware we're not dense. There is literal evidence that you're Yuki Arts. If you Google Yuki Arts and you see the website Twitch tracker, we can see your rebrand, my guy. Stop chasing for real. With Eden Valkyrie writing, she rebranded 4 times and still hasn't learned to stop copying and tracing Dia's art. And Mayo writes, girl, if you don't want to keep getting dogpiled on, maybe stop tracing and lying. Literally so easy. And that's the thing that absolutely like blows my mind too. The level of like playing victim these people like to do, it's so easy. And that's exactly what Mayo wrote. Like, if you stop lying and if you stop tracing and copying Riku or anybody else for that matter, then nobody would come for you because you're not doing anything wrong. But because you are being weird and absolutely tracing and impersonating Riku over and over again with 4 different rebrands, this is why people are not happy with you. Okay, I feel like it's not hard just to like blatantly trace and steal like that, but apparently for some people, maybe it is. So anyways, to wrap this all up, I'm once again so sorry to Riku. They are extremely talented. Their art is amazing and they seem to be a really cool person from the streams that I've lurked in, just to kind of like gather some info about the previous coverage I've done. I am so sorry that there's this weird creep on the internet that really wants to be Riku, where in the past they even had stolen basically a lot of aspects of Riku's model design alongside stealing Riku's artwork over and over again. If anything, they're just a cheap impersonation because you can't beat the real thing. So I will have Riku linked down below again if you guys want to check them out. They have amazing artwork. Hopefully this person can chill the F out and stop being weird and rebranding and copying all the time. So anyways, if you guys like this video, I appreciate it. If you like to subscribe, don't forget to check me out on Twitch. I stream there 3 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays at 6 p.m. PST. So I hope to catch you guys there or in another one of my videos.